Hi, my name is Daryl.
Hi, my name's Frankie.
Hi, my name's QJ.
And we are first year food tech
students.
Our goal this semester was to work as a group to produce an ice cream with gummy inclusions.
We decided to make an energy drink ice cream with strawberry and apricot gummies.
Our target market for our ice cream will be university students, as they are the main consumer for energy drinks, and therefore will be more likely to consume and enjoy our ice cream.
We want people to see our energy drink ice cream as a non-caffeinated substitute for the flavour of energy drinks.
Challenges that we faced during this project including testing and finding ways to improve our ice cream, using SolidWorks to make our gummy molds and calculating the freezing time.
First, we had to design our final gummy mold. We did this using a computer program called SolidWorks, where we created the inverse of our mold with our planned gummy design on it. Next was the 3D printing of our mold. We were taught how to use a software called Prusa Slicer in order to initiate the 3D print of the gummy blank. Here are our printed gummy blanks. Then we had to make the silicone mold for our gummies using the inverse blank we 3D printed. To make our mold, we used the silicone mold making kit. First, we had to measure out 100 grams of food grade silicone. Then we added 10 grams of smooth Sil 94 to the silicone and mixed it all together. Afterwards, we placed the combined product into the air vacuum in order to remove all the air bubbles in our mold. Finally, we left the mold mixture in the gummy blank overnight to set. Then we had to remove the hardened silicone mold with a knife. This leaves us with our finished lightning bolt and angel wing shaped molds.
For the calculations, we used Excel spreadsheets. We had to apply what we learned in the lecture and use the available equations to calculate the total cost of freezing 1,000 kgs of our ice cream. The freezing time prediction is 7.1 hours, and the total cost to freeze 1,000 kgs is $2.59. Then we headed into the pilot plant to make our final ice cream. Warwick initially shows us how he creates the ice cream mixture, describing how he heats the mix to around 50 degrees to homogenize it, then putting the mixture through the pasteurizer to eliminate any harmful bacteria. The ice cream machine is controlled by viscosity, therefore it adjusts its freezing to match it. We made our 5 kg batch of ice cream. We multiplied our final trial batch flavour by 10 and added more if we felt it was necessary after tasting. In the end, we added 40 ml of energy drink, 25 ml of blackcurrant, 15 ml of strawberry, 12 ml of apricot and 12 ml of blueberry. We made our ice cream peach by adding 10 drops of Ponzo red, 15 drops of sunset yellow and 5 drops of tartazine. It was quite difficult to package our ice cream into containers in the best way, but it was fun. It was a 2-person job as we had to consecutively fill them. After labelling the batches in order, we put them in the freezer overnight to be ready to enjoy the next day.
First step of making gummies was measuring out the gelatin and dissolving it in 60 degrees Celsius hot water. We had to put our gelatin mixture in a hot water bath. We then moved on to create part B of our gummy mixture. We needed to add glucose, white sugar, sorbitol and some more water to create part B. We then had to heat the mixture of part B up until it reached a temperature of 115 degrees Celsius. It was important that we were constantly checking the temperature with an electric thermometer in order to ensure that our mixture did not get too hot. We would then put our final gummy mix into a second water bath. We then piped our gummy mixture into the molds once they were finished soaking in the water bath. We then left the gummies in the molds overnight until they solidified, then we could release the gummies from the molds and we will have our finished product.
Consumer trials are very important as they allow us to get feedback from our desired target market and get their thoughts on our ice cream and any improvement they believe we should make. Our target market is university students who occasionally to regularly consume energy drinks. Amanda Dupas taught us how to use RedJade to create a survey and how to structure our questions. We had 109 participants try our ice cream and complete our survey. They were from different places around campus but mainly was from the library. We gave them a small cup of ice cream with gummies, gave them information sheet and consent form for them to sign, as well as a QR code that led to the online survey that we created.
Our feedback showed that we needed to add more energy drink flavour, so we would continue to experiment doing this.
Yep, and it also shows that we need to make it less dense and smaller gummies. So the solution is to reduce mold thickness from 13mm to 8mm.
Our feedback also showed that we needed more apricot and strawberry flavour in our gummies, so our solution would be to increase the flavour that we put in from 2 mils to 3.5 mils.
Yo.
Yeah!